Europe has taken a step closer to providing protection for victims of violence across the 27 EU nations. The European Parliament committees responsible for justice affairs and women's rights have voted overwhelmingly to introduce new rules obliging nations to act against aggressors and stop them stalking their victims abroad. The so-called European Protection Order will apply to people subjected to violence, harassment, abduction or stalking.
Y es muy importante tener datos porque sigue siendo un tabú la violencia contra las mujeres y sobre todo la violencia en el ámbito doméstico. Por eso creemos que es importante hablar de esto, es importante sacar las cifras a la luz, es importante que tengamos una orden de protección europea.
Most of the measures are meant for women who've been beaten by men and have taken out restraining orders in court, but they also apply for human trafficking and victims of terrorism. It means that a person who's granted legal protection in one country under its domestic criminal law can apply for a protection order in another EU nation that they might want to move to. A remaining hurdle is how to harmonise the different legal and administrative approaches in each country.
These are a part of a whole package, and this is taking care of the criminal matters, but you also in some countries you have civil and administrative matters, so you need to implement that also.
The rules protecting these victims are to be endorsed by the full Parliament in Strasbourg next week. Nations will have 3 years to make them law.
UK bookies are taking bets for Greece leaving the euro by 2012. The stakes are high and all eyes are turning towards Brussels for the EU summit Thursday and Friday. Optimistic Brit MEP Timothy Kirkhope thinks EU leaders have yet to exhaust their bag of tricks to save the euro.
I can bet on whether it's going to rain in 3 days' time in Manchester. There are ways through. There are several options, many options even. But I think the leaders, the politicians, have to be calm.
This year's European Book Prize went to 2 authors from the East. Anna Bicon tells the story of how Poles massacred their own Jewish neighbours in 1941, a fact that was previously blamed on German occupiers. It proved a disturbing reconciliation of the past.
De gens qui avaient le besoin de parler. Surtout les femmes sont compassiontes et elles racontaient, elles pleuraient. Mais ça, quand je venais la nuit, et de façon que les voisins ne voient pas.
German author Maxim Leo told the story of his family in communist East Germany. The forces of repression provided a useful starting point for his research.
On a le grand avantage dans les pays de l'Est qu'il y avait une police secrète très active qui a mis sous écoute les téléphones, qui a ouvert les lettres et donc qui a fait une documentation incroyable. C'est grâce à ces dossiers que j'ai pu reconstituer beaucoup de choses.